offensive? Dating apps in your 30s. Do you know what's more offensive? When the people in your life who are in relationships or married or dating look at you with pity and they say, just keep trying. Your time's coming. It'll happen when you least expect it. Just get out there and meet people. No. Have you been on Hinge lately? Have you been on Hinge in 2025? If the answer is no, you are not allowed to give me your opinion.
She looks like Marlon Wayans when he was in White Chicks.
Shots fired!
Like, I'm 31, and this whole meeting people organically out and about thing, I just don't think it exists anymore. I don't think people communicate in person. So we've been trying the dating apps. Let's start by Hinge. Offensive. The most offensive thing is when the little prompt comes up on Hinge and it says, we think you two are the most compatible. And then you see who they're thinking you're compatible with. I'm like,
wait till these women finally figure out that Hinge is recommending you guys that they think are on your attractiveness level. This is what I'm saying. The whole inflation is crazy, bro. These women all think they're 10s. They all want men that are 10 out of 10 guys, the best looking guys. The thing is, if he's good enough for you, he's good enough for a few. Shibananaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt.
Like, that's what I'm bringing in. So it's a me issue. And then we have Tinder. Tinder is only good if you're overseas and you're in Europe. And that's really if you want to hook up with a hot European man. They are very sexy. But like in America, you're going to get kidnapped.
Tell us a little bit more about your bop lore.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Love hearing the bop lore. It's beautiful stuff. It really is good.
And you won't be alive if you go on Tinder. And then we have Bumble. Bumble's a lot of work. I don't like to do all the work. I feel like I have to do
Bumble's for feminists.
So much work in my real life as a girl. No, I don't want to mess with you. I'm sorry. And last but not least, we have this magical app called Raya, which is like very exclusive. All the people not on Raya, they want to be on Raya. Let me tell you, no, you don't. You don't want to be on Raya. They're matching you with people in Dubai, people in freaking Australia, people in Europe. No one where you live. And then if you do come across someone where you actually live and you do match with them, no one speaks. No one speaks. And if you do match with someone and you message them and they respond or vice versa, you're never going to meet up. Raya is not for that. Raya is to see what famous person you come across, see if you can match with them. Maybe you'll hook up with them and have a good story, and that's that. And welcome to dating in 2025. So if you're not on a dating app, congratulations. Life is great. Do not give me your opinion.
Yikes, brother, man. It's crazy. But that's what it is. All the average women think they qualify for above average men, and all the women are going for the same men.
I'm 35.
Why do you think you don't have a relationship right now?
Honestly, like, I'm very educated and I'd like someone on that level.
When you say educated, give me the stats.
I'm a lawyer. I have a law degree and I have a master's. So I feel...
Baby girl, you might as well stay single. Chat, let me know how many men right now in the chat want to date a woman that's a lawyer. Oh, you're telling me that I get to be with an argumentative woman? Yeah, that's a no for me, dude. Absolutely not. The last thing I want to do is date a woman that's a lawyer.
Shots fired!
Like, I need someone...
Imagine you're eating dinner and she's just trying to cross-examine you. Like, how do you like the broccoli? Oh, I think it's good. And what do you mean by good? Good enough for you, or great? Oh my God, baby, I love it. Which one? Like, it'd be so exhausting, bro.
And on that level, at least, to be able to have intellectual conversations.
But do you think if you met a man who had those same stats and you didn't have any, that he would be looking at you the same way?
Well, that's why for women it's harder, you know? Like, we want to date on our level or above, and men will take on their level and below.
That's because men are the true romantics, and all you ladies are shallow.
Shots fired!
You know, and like the higher up you climb, even on the education or salary ladder, it's harder to find someone equivalent or higher.
So in other words, men usually tend to settle in relationships.
I don't think so. I think it's just, you know, like, woman wants an alpha, right? And for men, like, they're not looking for an alpha necessarily.
But break down the psychology
The last thing we're looking for actually is an alpha. Focus here. Focus. Thank you, camera.
for me. Why do you ladies as a woman want a man who is either on the same level or superior to you in whatever sense?
Well, it's because you respect them more. You know, you want a guy that you can look up to, essentially. And when you look up to someone who's smarter than you, who has more going, like more income, more education, everything, it creates like a healthy dynamic within a relationship. You know, like, a woman is safe to be a woman and sink into her feminine energy.
Stop it.
Get some help.
I hate this whole sink into the feminine energy. I hate this whole thing. You're either feminine or you're not, bro. This is why I say women become prisoners of their own success and men become free agents of their success. As a woman becomes more and more successful, she becomes a prisoner of her own success. The dating pool's smaller. Women start out with an ocean of men. When they're 18 years old, they have an ocean of men to pick from. That ocean then becomes a lake. That lake then becomes maybe a small pond. That pond becomes like a swimming pool. That swimming pool turns into a kiddie pool. The kiddie pool turns into a puddle, and then the puddle turns into a little bottle cap, about that big. And that's the water. That's the amount of men that you got to pick from. But the thing is, the men in that bottle cap is floating around in the sea. So they got all the options. Women become prisoners of their own success. Chat, put one in the chat if you agree. And as men gain success and accolades and further their career, they become more of a free agent. They have more options. So this woman saying, I want a guy that's on my level or higher, is because women are shallow and they're hypergamous. They want the best of the best. They want to wait at the finish line and they want to pick the winners. That's the problem. And they have unrealistic standards from themselves because they've been told, oh, since I have an education, I qualify for a guy that's on this level. No, you don't. No, you don't. If a lot of these women would settle for men that make the same or less, a lot of these women would be in happy relationships, but they think they're too good.
You're gonna find them. You're so young. You have time. Look, you don't have to reassure me because at this point, I don't even want to find him. I don't want to find him.
You're a liar!
And I'm okay with not finding him. Why? Because it's just so funny when you say to someone like, I have accepted that maybe I'll never get married. Maybe I will never have children. Maybe I will never find my person. People are like, oh my God, no, don't say that. Like, it's the worst thing you could possibly say. Like, when I say that, I am not saying it as like a pity party. Like, oh, I'll never find.
Well, it's sad. It really is. Because it's saying that you're not fit for a relationship. And like, as a woman, that's what y'all yearn for. You want it, you complain about it, you cry about it all the time. I mean, you can say everything that you want. Like, this chick can say whatever she wants. She's still on TikTok saying dating be like. It's not a good look for you, boo-boo. It's not a good look. You're complaining about it. You're crying about it on. So if it didn't mean anything, guess what? You wouldn't say anything. Because chat, here's my philosophy on this. Things that don't matter to you, you don't talk about. Right? Let me give you an example. Water polo. I don't give a pee-waddly crap about water polo. Have I ever made a single video about water polo? No.
How about no?
I never have. This is the first time I've ever talked about water polo. And for some of you guys who have been watching for a long time, do I ever talk about water polo? What about lacrosse? Do I talk about lacrosse? Do I talk about being a doctor? No, I don't, because it doesn't matter to me. That stuff doesn't matter to me. Things that don't matter to people, they don't talk about. So ladies, if you're sitting there talking about it, more than likely it matters to you.
Gotcha, bitch!
My person, like, listen, look at the research. The happiest group of people are single women. So maybe I should be telling you.
I love it. I love it. They always use that. You can't gauge happiness. This is such a BS statistic, in my opinion. How do you gauge happiness? Hey, are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. People lie all the time. That's not something you can quantify.
So sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding because whatever. Like, you want to be in a relationship, married. Of course, like, I would like to get married, but I'm also like...
there it is. I would like to get married. I would like to be in a relationship, but you don't qualify.
Shots fired!
Very okay. Well, I don't want to say very okay, but like, I'm okay, and I acknowledge that that might not happen, and it's not...
You're a liar!
Not in a pessimistic way. It's just a realistic way, and it's also with the realization that there are like pros and cons to anything in life, right? People, we have this like mindset of like, this is what you're supposed to do. And this is just my PSA, my reminder to anyone who feels like that's what they're supposed to do. Like,
single women keep women single, misery loves company. And she's going to say, this is your sign for other girlies to know that it's okay to be alone and buy cats and die alone.
You can want it and desire it, but you can also recognize there's a lot of great things to maybe not getting that thing that everyone's telling you need to get. So,
right.
Be ready.
Yeah, girl, I love it. Yeah.
You can't make this shit up.
You literally
Half
can't make it
of
up.
Gen Z men no longer actively even trying to date. They're not even trying. And so the question is, well, why isn't that happening for women? Women, first off, are dating older. They want more economically and emotionally viable men, and that usually means older men. In addition, when young women are lonely, they have much better social networks. They have much stronger friend networks, whereas guys become kind of lone wolves and kind of literally sequestered from everyone and everything.
Here we see both sides.
I mean, he's got a point. He's got a point. That's why I say get your wolf pack, bro. So I think if women realize that as they get older, they're not as wanted or valuable in the dating marketplace, they'd probably be a lot better because they'd lower their standards. But as women gain experience and trauma, their standards go up. Where the opposite should be true. It's truly sad. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.